there have been a lot of changes in terms of the way we've talked about being Jewish at camp over the past couple years, and Avichai has actually been a significant part of that. You know, I was on a Yiddish seminar with Shalom Morzak, boy, almost 8 years ago at this point, through the Yitro and Eli programs, our participation cornerstone. I think what's changed about it from my first year on staff when I was leading, you know, services at camp, because I was also leading services on campus, and that was just something I knew how to do, and you know where we are now, is that we used to define ourselves Jewishly by what we weren't. You know, we'd start out by saying, well, they're conservative services, but they're with music, or they're reform services, but we also do some conservative liturgy. The conversation we're having about Judaism at camp now is just about, this is what we do. Services are, we're not so focused on the details, although we are focused on the details behind the scenes. What we're able to talk about is that services are fun, they're interactive. We have Israeli staff that come in and lead Israeli dancing, and it's something that the kids are excited about. We have a song session that plugs into our music program, which is a secular music program, right? But these are kids that are on stage, literally, who learned how to maybe play guitar a couple weeks earlier, that are coming up and have learned 1 or 2 songs for a Friday night song session. Havdalah, when I was a camper, didn't happen. When I was a staff member, we would be at the pool, and we'd stop the music on a Saturday night and say, all right, everyone swim to the sides, and we're going to do Havdalah. That's not the case anymore. Havdalah now is an hour and a half on Saturday nights. It's one of the things that our kids tell us is one of their favorite things about Shabbat. And it's an opportunity for every bunk to share what amazing things happened to them that week. It's an opportunity for our team leadership staff to come up and talk about the theme for the week and how it relates to them, what service projects they're doing back home. And then we say the blessings, and then it's kind of back into regular camp. That's been a tremendous change. I think us knowing who we are Jewishly is tremendous. During the rest of the year, you know, that means that when we speak to families who are calling us, leads that are coming in and saying, hey, we've heard about this, is this the kind of camp for us? I have our local Ramah camp, I have our local URJ camp. Literally, their phone numbers, their 800 numbers on a post-it note on my screen. Because I'll have conversations with parents that say, you know what, it sounds like this is a great fit. But if a family's approaching us and it says, you know what, we keep the Shabbat at home. Is there a way that, you know, my child can participate in alternative programming? The answer is, well, let's talk about that. You know, your child, we're not going to force someone to observe something different that they're not. But this is what Shabbat is at Beber. And here's a place that you can go to have a great experience, and feeling really, really good about that. And we've gotten feedback from these families that said, you know, thank you for showing us Truma. Thank you for showing us to Ashrei. Thank you for, you know, bringing us to these other kinds of places, because that's really what we're about. And then again, it speaks to the kind of community that we're